What's up? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. What's going on? Miss Britt, what's going on, sweetheart? How you doing? How you feeling? How you feeling this early afternoon? Jason, what up, bro? What's the dealio? You say you finally got a day off? That's what's up, man. Enjoy that day off. Rest up. Do all that good stuff. Queen Shay, what's up, sweetheart? What's going on? Yeah, y'all already know what we about to get into. You already know. We're gonna talk about this, a few other things that's been going on. I'm in a good mood. Going down to Atlanta this weekend. My daughter graduating, she's getting her doctorate degree. So um, they're having a graduation down in Atlanta. So shooting down there for the weekend. And went and bought me something to wear today. Now you know I got to go down there and fly. Can't be messed up. Go get a haircut tomorrow. Get groomed up. You know how that go, ladies and gentlemen. Um, You said if you're smart, you should feel sorry for crackheads because a lot of things in life are out of control. Well, that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about shit you feel sorry for them. I want everybody to give their opinion. Whether you agree, whether you feel sorry for them or not. I'm half and half with it, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna break it down why. Um, I have I have sympathy for people that can't control things. And what I mean by that is, if you're mentally retarded, I have sympathy for you because you can't control that. That's how you were born. If you are a child, you don't know no better. You're a kid. It's certain things that, the elderly, I have sympathy for them. But it's hard for me sometimes to have sympathy for a person that willingly do something that they know is going to mess their life up. Now, it's different if you got drugged. And, what I mean? That happens once in a blue. The percentage is low, but that does happen. When I used to be a prison guard, this inmate that came in there, he was he was African. I forgot what country he was from in Africa, but he his parents were doctors. He was going to medical school and he was trying to be down or whatever. And someone laced his weed up with they laced it. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it made him go crazy. And I remember reading his chart, and it was a shame because I was like, he was a young boy. He's like 22 years old, and he kept doing crazy stuff like indecent exposure, um, breaking things, breaking and entering, this acting wild. But he wasn't about that life. And I remember they were graping him in jail, and he came to me one day, and I remember we saved him from this guy, this Muslim guy. I'll never forget the guy because I was disgusted that he was doing that to him, and I didn't even know dude was even like that. But that's a different story. But certain situations happen like that when a person can be drugged and someone can lace something with something. But see, this is why, like me, I don't smoke weed, I don't smoke cigarette, I don't do none of that shit. And even if I wanted to smoke some weed, I would rather go somewhere and get it where I know for a fact it's natural rather than off the street. Because you don't know what people put in fentanyl, people putting all types of stuff wet. You just don't know what people put these these drugs. And it's really, really, really out of pocket. It's out of pocket. Now, what sparked me to do this live, and I made a video about this earlier. I was speaking on Maya Campbell. If you don't know who that is, she's an actress from back in the day. She used to be very pretty. She played on In the House. She played on South Central. A few other things, rap videos. She was like the video. She was the eye candy back in the day. Let's put it that way. And she was, battling, crack and alcoholism and things of that nature. And I understand that addiction is nothing to play with in this world. And I'm sympathetic to a certain extent. But when you willingly do something and you know what it can do, I can't have no sympathy for you. Now crackheads have brought joy to a lot of people's lives, and I'm not being funny when I say that, because we have gotten things for discount prices. We have gotten work done for cheap prices. Some people have got sexual favors from people being strung out. So people have benefited from the addiction, but at the end of the day, it's an abomination. It's really out of pocket, as my man Geno Jennings would say. It's an abomination, abomination to the church. And you know, it's not about. See, my thing is, people say we shouldn't judge, and I understand that, but then again, it's levels to it. Is what I mean by that is, if you willingly going out smoking crack, you can't get mad if I look down on you because you willingly went out and smoked crack. Life is hard, but then I mean you got to go out here and do stupid shit. We all got stress from life, whether it's your job, children, sick parents, whatever. It's always stress, but it don't make you want to go out here and just do a drug that jack you up. I mean, women selling a body for 5, 10, 15, $20 because of crack. Men selling a asshole for crack, stealing for crack, and people homeless, people that were basically um, great citizens. You know what I'm saying? I've seen professionals get hooked on that shit, pills and stuff like that. I've seen school teachers, professors. You'll be surprised, and you sit back and you like, damn, it's kind of messed up. But at the same time, you chose that life. You chose to do it. I know this white dude. He was a math teacher, and he got hooked on Percocets. And to this day, that's he if you want, allegedly, if you want to make some money, you might have something in your possession. You can give him a call. He's gonna buy the whole thing. Allegedly, you feel me? Hypothetically speaking, if we would not promote that type of behavior on this channel or anywhere, we would never sell any type of drugs or anything like that. You know, but that's what I heard through the grapevine. The grapevine. They and I sit back and I say, damn dog, I remember when you was doing your thing. Respected teacher, um, the whole 9 yard. He had a classic car. He had bought I think it was a CL something Mercedes drop top, whatever it was. It was doing his thing. And the last time I saw him, he had missing teeth. Nice guy. He has a daughter. She came out severely mentally challenged. And shout out to his daughter. That was messed up. But he did step up like a man. The mom didn't want nothing to do with the child, and he's an older man. He's not no spring chicken. He in his 50s. And once in the blue, I check up on him. You know what I mean? I hit him up, check up on him. We talk shit during football season because he a Dallas fan. I'm an Eagles fan, and you know I had to check myself because I said, you know, I can't say nothing about a junkie if I'm helping them. Because if you hire somebody that junkie to do a job, you know what they're gonna spend the money on. You know what they're gonna spend that bread on. They're gonna go supply they have it. So to a certain extent, it's like, do you shut them out, especially if they do good work because of their habit or what? Some people say hell no, because if you can do a good, let's say if I can't get a hold of no good Mexican and I need a good reliable handyman crackhead, I'm going, he gonna hook it up. He gonna do a nice drywall, a nice paint job, and you get what I'm saying. So, um, I had to check myself because I supported some of their habits. By imploring them to do things, to work for me and do shit in my properties and stuff like that. I was out of pocket for that because I knew they can tell me all they want. Oh, I don't do it like that. I ain't fucking stupid. I know what you're going to do. But then again, I can't really blame myself because it's not like I'm taking advantage of you. You have a skill. You want to get paid for that skill. It's no different if they get a job with an employer. You'll be surprised how many functional crackheads are out here. You'll be surprised. I mean, shit. A lot of them working in fast food restaurants. They working all over. You'll be surprised. I see when you know the look, you just know it's a certain look to them. I can't explain it. You just know. Sometimes I can look at a person. Oh yeah, yeah. She made from the outside looking in. Other people might not see it right away because she looked fine, But I know a functional person when I see one. I know a person that's doing that ready rock. And just like I got a homie that's a alcoholic, and I don't. How can I say this? Because I don't want to sound fucked up, but no, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't give a fuck no more because I've been bending over backwards trying to talk to this man, trying to help this man to stop drinking alcohol, and he want to keep doing it and keep going back to rehab, going back to. That's on you. You gotta stop when you ready to stop, and you can't keep trying to help a person that don't want to help themselves. I can't do it. I gotta worry about my life. I got positive things going on in my life. Why the f would I worry about somebody else that don't want to help themselves when you trying to help him? I never judged him. I've been knew he was alcoholic. I've known him for a long time. You know, I would try to talk with him like, yo, you think you should slow down on that liquor, slow down on that beer. It ain't really, it ain't that deep, whatever, whatever, whatever. Then he'll chill for a while, go to rehab, come home, come home, and then go back into the same environment and participate in the same type of behavior. So he's a grown man. He know right from wrong. He know that he shouldn't be drinking. That's why he would lie to me sometimes and wouldn't want to tell me because he knew it was wrong. So what? I mean, I gotta wash my hands sometimes. I pray for him and say, hey, I hope things work out in his favor, but I ain't gonna stress myself over it. If you wanna piss your life away from drinking, knowing you have a child, and you got responsibilities. I mean, his child grown now; she's like 19, 20, but she still need a father. And you've been an absentee father because you rather drink, then I can't feel sorry for you, whether you're a homie or not. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. And the chick Maya Campbell, she had this entitlement, thinking like people owe you something. No, bitch, you chose to do that ready rock. And I ain't talking about her mental illness. That's something that you can't help that. They have medicine for it. Some people take their medicine, some people don't. But you can control if you sniffing coke, you can control smoking that ready rock, you can control popping them pills. A lot of people use excuses. Black people, some of our people, we like to use excuses. Oh, well, I had hurt my back, and then I got addicted to the No, nigga, you chose to get addicted to the Percocets. Nigga, I had 3 back surgeries in my life, and I ain't never ever got addicted to them shits. I took them for the pain to go away, and they, came out my hands. You know what I'm saying? You read between lines. So, you know, it was what it was. People like to, use excuses. Right from wrong. And I look at it like this: life is not easy, and we all know it. Unless you was born with a silver spoon in your mouth, it's not easy. We all had rough beginnings. Some people still going through it, but a woman or a man with integrity don't go to the bottle. They don't go to the drugs. They go to faith. They go to someone they can talk to that they trust, and they go to trying to believe in themselves. Or if you got to talk to somebody, ain't nothing wrong with going to therapy if you have to do it. Nothing wrong with it. I would rather you do that than to think that drinking is going to take your pain away, or drugs is going to take your pain away. I've seen women that used to be fine as fuck themselves up on crack. I mean, Maya was one of them. She gained some weight back, but she don't look the same. I mean, I'm not gonna say she's ugly, but she ain't that fox she used to be, and she ain't that old. She's 49. It's not like she's 60 in her 60s. Black women age very well when they're not on drugs. That's just what it is, and you know that's what it is. And I think sometimes we are in denial with things. And we all got people in our family that's on drugs. Everybody, somebody, I don't give a fuck. You got at least one person in your family that's a fag or a lesbo or on drugs or used to be on drugs. Everybody. And I feel the same way, whether I got some of my family or not. I had a cousin that used to be a big crackhead. You know, he been clean now for 20 some years, but he was a major crackhead. You know, every now and then I tell him, give me a crack story. I call them crack stories, crack tales, because them joints be funny and shit. But we can laugh at it now because he got past it. And I always encourage him and I tell him, I'm proud of you because he, you know why he got off crack? He told me, he said one day he just got tired of being a fucking bum. He got tired of getting paid at work and spending all his money on crack and crack whores. He got tired of it. He said he just got tired of it one day. And he went cold turkey. And it's been over 20 something years he's been clean. And that's a person that I respect because he said to himself, despite him being a super crackhead, he chose to stop being a super crackhead. That's all the respect in the world I have for my cousin. Not what he used to do. It's not what you used to do, it's where you at now. We all make mistakes in life. Ain't none of us perfect. But it's how you correct them mistakes. Hold on one second, y'all. I mean, let's just keep that 1,000% honest. Hold on, let me put this thing on this charger so this thing won't die on me. Here we go. Neck, you said my tummy. What you talking about, bro? No name. What's the deal? 410. What's up, bro? Mike, what's going on? What's the deal? D, what's up? Steve O, I don't know if that's a troll. You said I would have to be in that situation to understand. You won't explain here. Yeah. Yo, Stroke Face Smith said Crackhead Dome is the best dome on the market. Yo, 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 yo. Oh shit. You ain't shit, yo. Mike said a bunch of followers. He said dudes take perks because the rappers talk about it. Yeah, I mean, listen, you know, some people they like to say things like, "Oh, alcoholism is hereditary. A lot of people in my family." You can break that curse. I ain't trying to hear it, man. You can. Everybody, a lot of people in my family drink. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do none of that shit. But you know why? Because it ain't my thing for one. For two, I'm not a follower. When I go out, I don't have to drink to have a good time. I have a natural high. I don't have to, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta be like, oh yeah, let me go out here. Nah. I don't like the way liquor tastes. I don't like the way beer tastes. Only thing that I could tolerate is wine. Once in the blue, I drink some bitch ass wine. Other than that, shit, I'm so much of a lightweight when it comes to drinking. If I drink a wine cooler, I could drink 2 wine coolers and I'd be fucked up on some real shit. I'd be toasted off of 2 wine coolers because my body ain't used to consuming it. That's why people come on my crib and they see the bar in my basement. They're like, yo, why them Jones? You ain't drink that up? I'm like, no, that's for guests, nigga. That's for decoration. That's guests. I don't drink that shit. You say she's not a troll. You say you've been around on people so you can see them a mile away. No, he said some crackheads are cool. I ain't saying crack. Listen, a crackhead is just like it's a regular person that has a habit. So it doesn't mean that they bad people because they crackheads. You understand what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, do you feel sorry for them? That's the topic of the show. I ain't saying they bad people. I've been around some good people that do drugs. I can't play them too close because not all of them are thieves. I ain't gonna say all crackheads are thieves because that's not true. But I ain't trying to find out. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. I ain't trying to find out because at the end of the day, you got to know when enough is enough. That's why I salute my cousin Ricky because he was like he older. He's 65. So back when he was in his 20s and all that, that motherfucker, he was a he listen, he told me flat out, he said, cuz he said, I don't even want to tell you how much money I spent on crack. He said crack was his life. And I was like, I said, I couldn't imagine. Times he got robbed, set up by crack whores, all types of shit, drugs dealers setting him up, robbing him, and now he won't even go near the shit. Yeah, I heard about that. The mayor of DC was a junkie. Yeah. You said, do I feel sorry for a broke person? That's a good question. Damn. That's a damn good question. Let me think about that. That's a really good question. Man. Um, yes and no. Because it depends on damn, that's a good question. I that's I'll say yes and no. The reason why I say that because it's a case by case basis because some people live in cities where the cost of living is like they don't have nothing. Like you live in a small town or a place that the jobs just don't pay shit and you don't have everybody's not meant to be educated. Everybody's not meant to, a lot of people don't want to everybody's not meant to be to go to college and have a degree and things of that nature. So you do the best you can. Now, I could say a person that works hard every day and do their thing and take care of their family and pay their bills, I respect them 1,000%. I don't give a fuck if they what you would consider broke. If they got a roof over their head, then I salute them. Now, if you're a type of person that choose to not want to do nothing to get no income, then yeah, I don't feel sorry for you. But if you're a person out here working hard and doing the best you can, you applying yourself, I respect that. I respect them more than anybody because you hardworking individuals. But people that don't want to do shit like some of these entitled ass thoughts, these 304 hoes that think that because they got a big booty, a long butt crack, and a good deep throat, that's all they got. That's all they got to bring to the table, and they don't want to work. They don't want to get no money. They don't want to do nothing but try to trick off a man. No, I don't feel sorry for them because you said 95% of us not talented enough to be rich. Yeah. But see, who said that being rich is the all be all? Being rich is not the all be all. Would we all love to be rich? Absolutely. But being comfortable works for me. Being able to pay my bills every month and not have to worry about robbing Peter to pay Paul is okay with me. Would I like to be rich like a LeBron James and all these people that got these motel? You know what I mean? Of course. Who wouldn't want to live that life? Who wouldn't want to have if you can get on a private jet at any given time and stuff and live in a 10, 20,000 square foot house? Who wouldn't want that? But the reality is most of the time it's not going to happen for the average person. It ain't going to happen. So when you understand the truth, you do the best you can in your space, in your lane. what works for you. That's how I view it. Family is everything. If you have a good family support system, you're rich. Because a lot of these rich guys don't have shit. They got the money, they got the clothes, they got the cars, they got the mansions, but they don't have real family. They have no type of family structure. They lonely. Who, some guys think that shit cute. 40, 50, 60 years old and not having a real woman. This fucking random thoughts and women that's only with you for money. That's a sad existence because when you die, I mean, for one, we all, we come in this world alone, we leave alone. But when you get sick or when you get older, you want that companionship. You know what's thorough to me? When I go to a restaurant or a diner and I see an old ass couple in there, you can tell they've been married 30, 40, 50 years. That's thorough to me. They could barely walk. They're helping each other out the car. You could tell they go to the same spot. The people know them. That's love. That's being rich to me. Not being in a big ass house by yourself or women only with you for that bread. And as soon as that bread go away, what happens? They go away. So that's how I view that. What's wrong, now? Because to me, that's just a better way. I mean, like just being comfortable with this where it's at. Now being poor ain't cool if you can help it. You know, and what I mean by being poor, like when every month you just have a hard time paying your bills or you can't pay your bills, you got to go to a pantry for, you know what I mean? Like that's like poor. But man, it's people out here. Man, look, we complain. I'm thankful for the little shit I have. Look, you got cable television to watch. You got heat. You got essential air. You have all these little luxuries that some people wish they can. You know what I'm saying? You got to be thankful for what you have. That's how I view things. Do you want more? Do I say to myself, I want more? Absolutely, and I'm trying to do it to get more. Because who wouldn't want to live that life? You know, that's why I go in certain neighborhoods on purpose because I get it to motivate me. When I see them big ass gigantic mansions, I'm like, damn, what I got to do to get that? But I'm not jealous of them. I'm happy for it because it's obvious they worked hard for it. It's something they did to get it. And you got to figure out to yourself, okay, what can I do? What type of investments? What can I do to get to that status? But you get some people in our community. I can only speak on our community. I can't worry about nobody else. You get some people in our community that they get complacent with being lazy and being broke. They're not trying. They're not trying to uplift themselves. They just say, "Oh, it's the white man's fault. Everything is the white man's fault." Yeah, it's the white man. The white man holding me back. Did you ever think that maybe it's you holding yourself back? Let's keep it 1,000. You ever think of that? You ever think if you applied yourself more, you can be better? But that's called taking responsibility for your life. My bad. Why would I ask you to do that? Why would I ask you to take accountability? My shit. My bad. Like I just saw some sick shit yesterday on the news, right? And they showed on the news again today. Out there in Darby, right outside of Philly. This crossing guard was helping kids cross the street. Some black dude in a Nissan Altima, I may add, he pulls up. I guess he got mad because she was taking too long getting the kids across the street, and he got out the car. It's on video, and cold cocked and knocked this woman out in front of children. Now his face is on the surveillance. Hopefully, the camera, somehow could zoom in to get his license plate or to find him. And I hope that he gets a lot of jail time for that. That woman is out there um helping children, and because you so impatient that you got out of your car, it's always, what is it with Nissan Altimas with temporary plates and shit, you know, the little tag in the window. It's always, I don't know, don't get me started on Nissan Altimas. It's like when people buy that car, it's like it makes them drive reckless, it makes them impatient. But to get out and punch a woman in her face just because you impatient. I had a situation yesterday, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I still was kind of mad about it this morning. Long story short, I'm riding back from taking my daughter to school. You know how when you ride, it was a bus in front of me on the other side, the school bus. They put the little stop sign out. You got to stop. So I guess the person behind me, they was in a burgundy Acura MDX 2019. I'm gonna tell you how I know all that in a second. So I guess they got mad because I didn't blow past the school bus once they put the sign out. So remind you, it's right side is traffic going frontwards. On the other lanes of traffic coming down, so you can't go around. This motherfucker, whoever it was, once the bus driver put their thing down, he goes vroom, like all on my ass, and he jumps in front of me. So I'm speeding up too. Like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm beeping the horn. They beeping the horn. They blew through 3 stop signs and flew past me. And I'm like, this is during in the morning during school time, residential. So you already know what I did. I was on some Charleston White shit. I took a picture of their fucking license plate in their vehicle. That's how I knew what they were driving. And I reported that shit because it made me so mad. I almost crashed out, and I had to contain myself because not only did you almost run into me, you endangered the life of children running through stop signs because of what? Like, what? Why are you rushing? I don't, and I know this ain't just in my city because I'm pretty sure y'all cities, but everybody's in a hurry, and I'm like, I couldn't see who it was because they had tinted windows. I just know it was a burgundy Acura MDX 2019. And I'm glad that I calmed down because that's why I'm gonna leave that alone. I did the right thing what I did, because sometimes you want to take the law in your own hands, and I know you can't do that. But when people drive reckless like that, and there's children and people, older people walking around early in the morning, where are you going? And we on a residential street. I may add, the speed limit was 25. So I'm just like, so yeah, they're gonna be real mad in a minute. They gonna be real mad in a minute because they did it to the right one. Mike said a grown man in Ultima's nasty work. Yeah, I don't know anybody from the Philly area. Y'all probably saw it on the news what I'm talking about when he hit this crossing guard. Um, I thought that was very, very. I thought that was very, 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 very disgusting. And yeah, if I was a judge, to be honest, he need to sit down for like 10 years. Like, seriously. Because that woman did nothing. She was doing her job. And then to punch her in her face in front of children? What type of time you on? And there wasn't no real adults, like, where it happened so fast because, and the crazy part about it, she the one called the cops. Nobody else even called because it was like kids out there. He knocked her out. And I guess when she came to, she called the police. And I was just like, yo, we live in a real bad society. You see this woman laying on the ground and no one helped her. We got him here too, 11. He said he got road bumps in their city and niggas still drive reckless. Yeah, we have them here too. I just don't get it. I don't, and that's why, like, I gotta meditate and try to, like, do something to calm myself down because I don't want to go to jail because how these people be driving and driving real reckless and damn near hitting me. it makes you. I kind of understand why people crash out on these people. I do. I really do, because it ain't about a car. Cars can be replaced. It's just materialistic. It's about safety. That's why I'm upset. It'd be the safety thing. And these type of people that be doing this shit, running red lights and running stop signs, you think if they hit you, they gonna stop? No, they're gonna keep going. Oh, you be seeing that shit, Kane? Yeah, we even in and out of. It's like we're like, and then most of these people are rushing to go nowhere. Either you rushing to go to a job you hate, you rushing to go to a crib you hate. Like you're not even going nowhere. And it's not just a racial thing, because white folks drive super fast. Puerto Ricans, it's blacks, all of us. This is not. It just ain't a racial thing. Cause I see stupid driving from the Puerto Ricans. The Asians just can't drive. And white folks, y'all love driving fast. I don't know what it is about y'all with speed, but y'all love to drive fast. Especially all my Philly people. Y'all know Cotman Avenue. Cotman Avenue is like a fucking racetrack. The speed limit 25. Them niggas be going 60, 70 miles an hour on Cotman Avenue. The Roosevelt Boulevard, that's why they put speed cameras, because niggas was going 100 on the boulevard. The worst driving areas is Cotman Avenue, Roosevelt Boulevard, Castor Avenue, um, Lincoln Drive, Kelly Drive. Nigga, the speed, you know what I mean? Niggas be trying to go around them curves all fast. I'm like, man, you gonna beat the horn at me. I want to live. Oh yeah, them pickup trucks do be tailgating. You ain't never lied, bro. Yeah, yeah, that's yeah, yeah. They have this entitlement because they're in a pickup truck and they try to bro to you. Yeah, it's wild. It's wild. Oh yeah, them foreigners, the Puerto Ricans too, the ghetto Puerto Ricans driving, the music super loud, driving all reckless, going in and out the traffic, and you know, I was like, what the hell is wrong? And most of them don't have insurance, and that's why I really got to meditate. Like honestly, like I think I think I'm gonna sign them to a yoga class or some shit, because it's that stressful for me in driving in my own city, because people really do be doing too much. And then they try to brody you, like they try to like bully you. Like if you like, especially sometimes I was coming back from Quakertown one of them weekends ago, and I'm on 309, and the motherfucker was trying to tailgate me on 309. I'm like, dude, you can get in the upper lane. And I wasn't even going. The crazy part about it, I wasn't even going slow. We all going above the speed limit. And motherfucker was trying to like intimidate me, and I'm just like, yeah, you go ahead and hit this back of this car if you want to, and see what happens. Because now what you're doing is you're using your car as a weapon. But yeah, anybody that's listening that might be a crackhead, all I can say to you is, nah, shut the hell up. All I can say to you is, get your life together. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like you are an embarrassment. I'm just gonna keep it 100. I'm not gonna sugarcoat this shit. You are an embarrassment, because you're embarrassing your children, your mom, your dads. It's just not a good look. Even though some of us that been in the streets, we have benefited from crackheads. Like the guy in the chat, the guy in the chat earlier said that he got he got he got some of his best head from a smoker. That's what we call them here in Philly. We call them smokers, dirty mouth or smoker. You said these drivers pulling their cell phones out, recording like you did something wrong. Yeah, I know. I ain't gonna lie. I I want to know so bad who that person in Acura was. I couldn't see their face. I'm gonna find out soon though, because I put a little call in. But I'm just curious to know. Damn. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you said A-Rad ball ran into. Nah, shut up. Oh, definitely in the snow. What's up, Larry? Definitely in the snow. That's when they drive. It's like when the weather be bad, they drive even faster, especially them pickup trucks and SUVs. Like nigga, it's like 10 inches of snow on the ground. Ice. What's wrong with you? They rushing to go to Wawa. Like, gonna get the fuck out of here. I'm telling you, I used to like to drive. Not so much, not that much no more. Especially depends on the time of day it is. I'm so glad my daughter don't have no school tomorrow and Friday. I'm so fucking happy. I ain't got to worry about that morning traffic. That morning traffic be shit deep. 215. What's the deal? 309. What's the deal? Ricky said he still remember his first head from a smoker. $20 well spent. He had doggy style. She had the fat bun. Hey, Tommy. Not much. I was cool. That wasn't bad. It's going to be done. It's a glazed one. Why? What's the deal? You said the Martin area. You said it's called chicken and egg. Yeah, I gotta look that up. Yeah, yeah, you definitely know. Yeah, I definitely love a good breakfast. Yeah, I gotta see what they hitting for. Yeah, yeah, that's my favorite meal of the day. Good breakfast. But hold on, I had to change the subject for a second. And my daughter came in. Hold up, she went upstairs. Ricky, so you said you s- you said you said he said he still remember his first head from a smoker. $20 well spent. He said he hit doggy style too. She had a fat butt. Damn. Yeah, see what we call that in Philly, Rick, we call that big butt smoker. Yeah, that's what we call it, big butt smoker. So you had you a big butt smoker, half and half for the dub. Yeah. You said in the back of your 1989 Caprice Classic. You said New York drivers, they say drive a lot better. Hey, well, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised. I haven't been out in New York in a while, but I would not be surprised because even though it's way more people in New York, I can honestly say Philadelphia has to be one of the worst driving cities in the fucking world. Like they got to be at least in top five. Has to be. That's just my humble opinion. Um, and I've been in a lot of other states, and I see how they drive, but so far to me, it's my city is the worst. He he said you'd be riding around looking for her. Oh shit! What script you wind up finding her at? This nigga said he got him a good he had him a good big butt smoker. He said he's looking for that. Oh man, you can't make this shit up. You cannot make this up. Oh man, man, man. But see, I like the fact that you're keeping it 1,000. He said your Detroit people know. He said the Fairmount store, 8 Mile. Yeah, but that's what ties in where I was saying that it's like it's messed up that they subject themselves to that because a woman's body, to be honest, shouldn't have a price. It should be free. Shouldn't be no dollar amount. But when you want that ready rock, you can get it for the low low. He said he still think about it to this day. God damn, she must have had a monster butt. Mike said a fine big butt smoker is a diamond in the rough. Um, yeah, I would say so. You can find a big butt one that's ugly, but pretty too. Yeah, it is a diamond in the rough. Like now, back in the early 2000s and 90s, you can find them easy, but you gotta luck up. Yeah, every now and then you will luck up. You said when you lived in Miami, they had the best big butt looking smoke. But see, that's what drugs do. It proves my point. See, and I guarantee you, before she was on them drugs, that same type of woman probably wasn't even to fuck with you. But when she got hooked on that, when she became an addict, all of a sudden, anybody can get it if you got the rock money. That's what I was saying. How it's the drugs is messed up. Now people benefited from it too. Like we said, it ain't just that ready rock. Them pills too. You had a lot of fine ass women that was hooked on them Percocets. That was busting wide open for them Percocets. And weed heads. Don't forget about the weed heads. You had a lot of 304 weed heads too. That if you give them that chronic, shit. Like I said, he said, Mike, you do know a lot of these reformed crackheads are married now. Absolutely. Absolutely. And if they got themselves together, I salute them. I listen, I respect the person that did that. Everybody got a pass. Some people, did drugs, some people didn't. But the ones that got themselves together, I respect the hell out of them. Because you defeated You defeated all odds. You said you're not gonna let that defeat you. Your request. What the hell is this shit? Hold on a second. I don't know what the hell that is. No name. What's the deal? Yeah, I mean, reform crackheads is a beautiful thing because you got out of it. Reform anything. If you reformed from being alcoholic, pill head, shit. Oh yeah, that wet. Yeah, yeah, Steve, you ain't never lied. Yeah, a lot of motherfuckers was addicted to that wet too. Shit. It was a lot of North Philly wet heads. Shit, man. You get your flute. You get your flute blown on real good. Shit, that's okay. That was the best. And I remember when I was a young boy back in the '90s, and we used to go play basketball, and it was crazy because at my homeboy John, God rest his soul, he was 4 years older than me. I think I told y'all this story. It was me, John, this dude named Jamal, and John we used to always go up to the park together to run ball. And anybody know about Hunting Park? We call it Huntington Park, but it's really Hunting Park. But whatever. Um, Anybody know about that area back in the day in the '90s? That it used to be mad smokers all in the park, on around the park, everywhere. Smoker City. And back then, you could find something that was thorough. So anyway, I think I was like 15 years old, and my homie John, he was about 18, 19. And we went up there to go play ball. And I never forget it, this chick named Eve. And I had got my first, well, that wasn't my actually first blowjob, because I've been getting head since I was 12. But and we had ran a train on Eve and shit. And she was a smoker. John hooked me up with her. And this is back in the day where it was $5. And I remember he gave it a little, oh, it's done already? All right. He gave it a little the little John, and we got the half and half and shit. And I'm a young boy because she's an older woman. So, back then that was unheard of for, somebody 15. She had to be about 38. I don't know, maybe 40 and shit. But that was old to me back in the day. You look at it now, it ain't old, but back then. But I remember that shit. And that's like my first little experience. And I was just like, wow, like, I gotta hang this shit up. Don't you hate that with certain shit? You buy certain clothes, pay all this good money for the shit, then you gotta hang it up. You should be able to put it in the fucking dryer. Like, I don't like that shit. Like Polo be shrinking sometimes. I don't know if y'all notice that shit. Polo be shrinking. Throw that shit in the fucking dryer and be done with it. I don't even try to hang nothing up. Hold on one second, y'all. I'm trying to taking this shit out. Trying to watch the shit. Trying to multitask. There you go. Here we go. Throw some dryer sheets up in there. Gotta have them dryer sheets, baby. Time to wash some whites. Time to wash them whites, baby. Right with y'all. Church. Gotta use that good time, baby. Hold your booster. All right, here we go. Be good now. Samuels, what's the deal? Wilcox, what's the deal? Deep said Tricks was lined up and down Oyak Road. Oh yeah, that was the spot. Back when we was fucking teenagers. What? Shit. Shit. Oyak Road. I'm laughing because all the Philly people know. You know about that strip. Hey Wilcox, did you ever take the you start the new job yet? He said Eve addicted to that white D. Yeah, I had put the phone on the dryer. That's what the noise you was hearing. I was trying to multitask and washing his clothes and shit, trying to get ready for my trip. Real Kingpin said, he said, "What up, Monty?" He said he don't feel sorry for crackhead or dope head. Yeah.
I mean, hold on one second, y'all.
Yeah, I'm back, y'all. Sorry about that. Yeah, because like I had an associate that she been on crack for a while, and I used her in some of my skits before my pimp long ball skits and stuff like that, and she done work for me before, cleaning and shit like that. And she's an older woman, and I had a conversation with her one day, and of course she was all in denial. And I told her, I said, "Listen, I know you're a crackhead," and I said, "I know you don't people wait, see what. Let me tell y'all what the crackheads don't like. They don't like for you to call them crackheads." But I had to keep it real with her. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. You want me to be nice about it and say, "Oh, well, I know that you sometimes indulge in crack. You're a crackhead." Because if you're not a crackhead, then it should be easy for you to stop. If you're a person that just dibble and dabble in something just every now and then, you could just stop it. Right or wrong. Right or wrong. You could easily just stop. And for a while, she tried to lie to me. Like I didn't know that she was a dope fiend. I said, bitch, I'm from Hunting Park, Erie Avenue. I've been around them motherfuckers growing up. I was in the streets back in the day. I know. She thought because she was thick and had the big butt that all crackheads ain't fucking skinny. And she used to always like try to lie about it. And I used to be like, because I guess she was embarrassed. And I'm like, it is what it is. And then she finally admitted it one day, which she had to, because when we had did the Pimp Long Ball skit back on my old channel years and years and years ago, she dropped one of her I guess it was like a little change purse, little small little thing enough just to put change and stuff in, and she didn't know it. And I was cleaning out my car one day, and this is back when I had the GS Lexus, and I'm cleaning the car out, and I'm like, the fuck is this? And I zip it open, and I see a little piece of the fucking the little pipe. So I want ape shit. I want this shit in my car. And I approached her about it, and she still lied to my fucking face and told me that it was her friends. You mean to tell me you carrying your friends? And then I told her, I showed her the comments on YouTube. I said, look what they said on YouTube. Where Monty get the big butt smoker from? You can't hide what you are. Then she finally admitted it to me. And I told her, I already knew that. When I need you to clean stuff for me, I hired you to do it because I knew I can get it for a good price. When I needed you to be in a skit, I knew you would do it because you know what I'm saying? Like you think I didn't know what it was? And it don't take away from her being a all right person, but the fact that she in her late 60s now and you still doing that shit and you think that's okay, I don't feel sorry for you. Casimir, what's the deal, bro? 7-7, what's the deal? I don't feel bad for you because you choosing to do that shit. You choosing to you know, and some people are okay living that life, like living a life where just skimping by. She gets a little disability check that ain't, she worked, but she ain't worked that much, so it ain't that much money. She's okay with getting that monthly check that's like $900. I can't feel sorry for a person that's okay with that. No, I don't care, Cashmere. That's fine. Did you ever the last time I looked at your website, did you ever upgrade? Like, did you put any more clothes on there? Because you didn't have a lot of stuff on there last time. And I know the weather about to change when we about to get to spring and summer. So, did you put some new summer stuff, spring stuff up there? Yo, what was I watching? Oh, I don't know if y'all heard what happened with Gil's Arena. So long story short, Kenyon Martin, ex basketball player, he was on there, and one of the producers of the show, whatever, had talked trash about him because I guess he has a stuttering problem or something. I never even knew that because I don't watch that much of him to know. But so basically, um, Kenyon looked out for the bull. Had him come to the crib a couple times during Thanksgiving, and they got him on the show, whatever, whatever, whatever. and dude was making fun of Kenya, saying, "Oh, I don't know how he gonna be a talk show or how he gonna do a podcast when he could barely talk." So I guess he was on a show with um Carcino or something like that. It happened a while back, and Carcino said to somebody because he was on Kwame Brown thing bragging about it. Yeah, that's me. Carcino's such a bitch ass nigga. But anyway, Kenya Martin basically checked him live on air, which I didn't have a problem with. I didn't have a problem with it at all. Some, Ancho on Speakeasy was like, oh, he shouldn't have did it on air. He should have waited. No, no, no. This dude talked trash on someone else's show out in the open, and it was what it was because he was lucky Kenya Martin didn't go in his mouth. How you look out for somebody? And they said dude's supposed to have been on drugs too. And allegedly, I don't know. They said the producer dude was, I guess, fighting addiction or something. I don't know. But I like that he checked the dude online, checked him right in his face. He said, "Fuck your apology. You sat here and made fun of me for stuttering, and I've been had you around my family and my wife, and that's the ultimate disrespect, and he's not loyal." I was just like, wow. I was just like, that's real out of pocket. But yeah, shout out to Kenyon Martin. He definitely checked the dude and put him on the spot. And I saw a few people talking about it. And Pig Cino loved being the center of attention. He's like, oh yeah, I forgot how I laughed, but I ain't watched him in a long time. But I know he was saying, yeah, I know you never thought you would hear my voice on Gil's Arena. And him and Kwame be hating on Gil. No chill Gil. That's how he said, no chill Gil. Him and Kwame hating on Gilbert Arenas. And I'm like, at the end of the day, that nigga's still eating, doing what he got to do. Pig Cino is a groupie. Kwame Brown's is the best celebrity that he ever known, and he's a dick eater, looking like Bookman off a fucking Good Time. I can't stand that corny ass nigga. But yeah, Kenyon Martin did right. I'm glad he told dude about himself because that is a hurtful thing. Like the boy got a speech impediment, and he looked out for you, and this is how you pay him back by talking shit behind his back. Well, not even behind his back, like on someone else's show, and then it got out. And it's like, come on, man. Jay, what's the deal? Salute, Big T. What's the deal? Yeah, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, because it's disrespectful, man. Like it's one thing if he would have said it like a joke, like like he was just joking around and say, "I'm just playing." Um, Kenya Martin, my man, blah 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 blah. But he said it like he came from a vindictive place, making fun of him for having a speech impediment, and a man that looked out for you. It's just like to me that's crazy. And he was lucky Kenya Martin didn't go upside his head. He don't want to mess his position up because it ain't really worth it. But that was out of pocket. And Kwame Brown kept trying to blame it on Gilbert Arenas. They ain't got nothing to do with Gilbert Arenas. Like you so jealous of Gilbert Arenas. It's like, dude, give it a break, man. Like Kwame Brown make it hard for you to like him. Whenever you think he's saying some real shit, you try to rock with him. He just do something to make you be like, I'm good. Same thing with Willie D, cue ball head ass, his slow talking ass, night quill ass talking motherfucker. Like everything ain't race. Everything ain't race all the time. I'm all for my black people. I'm black. I'm black power first. Don't get it fucked up. But everything ain't race all the time. Just like Willie D was talking about the situation with Jasmine Crockett bodyguard getting clapped. First of all, the nigga pulled a gun out on police. What you think gonna happen? They ain't got nothing to do with him being Jasmine Crockett. Uh, a security dude. Dude was a fraud, impersonating a police officer, had all these fake IDs. She didn't do her research, or maybe she knew what it was and she was crooked. And you can't pull no gat out on no goddamn police officer and think you're gonna live to tell it. But you want to make it seem like it's because uh Jasmine Crockett and she black. No, she played herself. She tried to be somebody that she wasn't. She tried that loud ghetto mentality when she ain't come from that background. She came from a good school, a great education, and she wasn't raised to be ghetto and doing all that dumb shit. She thought that was going to win her over. And now supposedly, allegedly, she was paying this dude or part of his firm or whatever. She was paying this dude $350,000 from campaign funds, and the dude wasn't even who he said he was. Come on, man. So either you too fucking stupid, or you was in on it. Either way, you're not competent enough to be no fucking senator for no goddamn Texas. And Willie D always want to make it about race every fucking time. I'm all for it sometimes. Don't get me wrong. I get it. But everything ain't just strictly about that all the time. Sometimes our people we put our foot in each other's mouths. She put her foot in her mouth. That's what she did. Man, you get tired of this shit, man. Like, we gotta take accountability, man. I'm all for my black people, but I can't defend every fucking thing we do. Cause sometimes we just be out of pocket. I say this and I'll say it loudly again. I hate niggas. I love black people, but I hate niggas. I hate being around you ghetto motherfuckers. I despise you. I feel the same way how white people feel about us. Racist. I really do. I understand why they do. Because when you're around ghetto ass ignorant people, it makes my skin crawl. No home training, no respect. And that's something that you're not born like that. That's a learned behavior. And if you hiring a security guy to secure you, and he's supposed to have this company of off-duty police officers that do security, and this motherfucker wasn't even a cop. And then anybody with sense in law enforcement know you don't raise your firearm at no police officer. I don't care who you think you are. They tell you to put your hands up, don't reach. You do it anyway. Now you want to play victim? Fuck out of here. No more talk. See here, family. Police. You saw what they did, right, family? Mm-mm-mm. I'm saying, people, seems kind of funny that Jasmine Crockett's security, they mysteriously gunned him down. Mm-mm-mm, family. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Real talk. She was code switching. No name say, notice how she ain't talk like that around on white folks. Exactly. Yeah, it's a time and a place when to play the race card, but not all the time. That's all he do is play the race card. Him and Tariq Nasheed. Now I like Tariq Nasheed, but everything is white supremacy, white supremacy, white supremacy. Like, nigga, you a part of white supremacy. White supremacy is in your house. You hypocritical. And I like Tariq Nasheed, but I gotta keep it 1,000. Nigga, your wife is half white. Your mother-in-law is white. Nigga, your kids got white in them. So I mean, come on with that shit, man. I mean, how can you be the most pro-black, keep talking about white supremacy when your wife is half white? That shit's asinine to me. Fuck. Yeah, family. Talking about white supremacy, family. You dig? You dig? I digress, family. I digress, family. We heavy up in here, family. Let me make sure we good on the gram, family. Talk about these coons, family. These white supremacists, family. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, family. Yeah, family. We got Hidden Colors 35 coming out, family. I need y'all to hit the website. Yeah, uh-huh. All right. Hit the website, family. We you know we got Kickstarter, family, and we're gonna keep going, family. We're gonna keep talking about these coons, family, and white supremacy and everything around. You dig? I digress, family. I digress, family. Like nigga, if you mix with something, you're not black. You're biracial. If your mom and dad ain't black, they're biracial. I mean, how hard is that to understand? Obama was not the first black president. He was the first biracial president. His mama was white. His daddy was from Kenya, and the nigga was raised in Hawaii, or born in Hawaii. Nigga was over there doing with fucking coconuts and shit. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, man. Yeah, Michelle. Get the fuck out of here with that, man. It's weird to me. Talk all that white supremacy shit, but literally got a white mother-in-law at your damn table during holidays, bringing potato salad with raisins in it and shit. Using Kraft macaroni and cheese. Talking about some, oh yeah, this for the mac and cheese. Like, well, white man, no black person. Kraft macaroni and cheese is for children. But when you having Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner, you got to use baked mac and cheese. No fucking Kraft. I'm just saying, man. Like it's a time and a place when to put that race shit, but all the time, man. I'm just tired. I'm tired of that, man. Everything ain't is not race. Is it a lot? Yeah. Don't get it fucked up. This country is very racist. Don't get it messed up, but every single incident. Sometimes our people do dumb shit, and you listen. You play a stupid game, you win a stupid prize. Jasmine Crockett, security guard, played a stupid game, and he won a nice prize. Fool, what's the deal? I mean, come on now. Shit is oh, what you call it? Got a new reality show. That shit hilarious. Drewski, almost like Fine Love, similar to like the Flavor Flav joint. He had Charleston White on there for a guest. Yo, comedy gold. Comedy gold. Shout out to Drewski and Charleston White, man. Comedy gold. You can't make this shit up, man. You think that'll sound hot, Big T? Oh, he had Umar as a guest one time. Oh, she used to be a fox. What's her name? I'm watching Fresh Prince of Bel Air. They had episode. What's her name? She was like the Maya Campbell of back in the day. She got the long hair, brown skin. She also played on Sugar Hill when she played Wesley Snipes' best friend wife that got killed. What the hell is her name? No, no, no. She ain't. She wasn't a regular. She came on. She came on. Fresh Prince. Carlton had fell in love with her. Brown skin. She got long hair. I gotta think of her name. Yeah, she's a fox. I'm gonna find her name. If I go downstairs and get on the computer, I can find it. But I'm laying. I don't feel like going down there right now. No, not Pam Grier. I know Pam Grier. No, this lady. She played in a couple movies. She not well known like that, but she played in some movies. Matter of fact, she even played in Rock. She had an episode on Rock, a couple episodes. She was Joey's girlfriend. She was Joey's girlfriend on Rock. Some of y'all probably never watched that show, but she played. All right, remember on Sugar Hill when Wesley Snipes had to go to his best friend's house to tell his wife that the husband was killed. Her. If you remember the movie, that's what I'm talking about. And then she had an episode here on Fresh Prince, and she played and something else. To be honest, I don't know. You said Teresa Randall. Let me look it up. I don't know her real name. Let me see something. Teresa Randall. Let's see if my TV pop it up. No, nothing popped up. Hold on, let's see something. No, it ain't her. Hold on. Let me. I know how I'm gonna find it. Let me see something. Sugar Hill. Oh, Sugar Hill. Let me see if it shows. Like sometimes on the TV, it'll show you the cast, and when I see her face, I'll be able to tell you her real name. Oh, it ain't showing me on here. I knew they was gonna do that. She was a fox. Hold up. Let me see if this her. Hold on. No, that's not her. Uh, yeah, yep, exactly. When Carlton lost his virginity. Yep. Yep. You know what I'm talking about, Wilcox. She had on the burgundy dress. Yeah, yep. She oh my god, she's so sexy. Yep, you got it right. When Carlton lost his virginity. Yep, you got it. Yeah, that's you got it right, Wilcox. That's her. I don't know her name, Wilcox. Yeah, deep. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that motherfucker. She was one of them ones back in the day. That motherfucker was beautiful. Shit, to be honest with you, I don't get it fucked up. A sober Maya Campbell back in the day, she was definitely a top notch, but she was right there with her. That's her name, 11. Let me look it up. Candace Alexandra. Look it up and see. Let me see. That probably is her, but I want to double check. But yeah, she was the truth. But she got to be like in her late 50s now. Yeah, she got to definitely be in her late 50s now. Oh, my damn! I'm trying to type it in, and the damn thing acting up. You said she's 68? Hold up. Make sure we talking about the same person. I don't think she can't be that old. I don't think we're talking about the same person. Hold on, Y'all gonna make me go get my laptop now, because and this thing acting stupid. God damn, this damn remote acting dumb. I'm trying to type it in, and it's acting real dumb. No, I'm gonna hold up. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to think what else she played in. Man, because y'all might be right, but I don't think she's that old, though. I don't remember her being that old. If it's here, hair's not ready. Let me see. Y'all just putting out names. You said Kimberly Russell. Let me look that up. Kimberly Russell. No, that ain't her. That definitely ain't her. Not at all. Um, Hold on a second, y'all. Yeah, I'm back, y'all. Chef, what's the deal? I don't think that's the same person, though. You said, hold up, man. So now I gotta find it now. I gotta find it now. What else she play on so I can see? Let me see. The Rock. Let's see. She gonna make me get on my computer now. Cause now I gotta see. Watch out now. I mean, you could be right. I don't think she's 68 though. She could be maybe 60 because Will Smith is what? Because her name was Joanne on the episode of Fresh Prince. I'm gonna hold on 1 second. I'm gonna find out. Hold on. Who was the woman that played Joanne on the Fresh? Yeah, I'm back, y'all. Sorry about that. Her name Natalie. I found her. She's 56. I found her ass. Yeah, I knew I knew I would find her. Her name was Natalie Belkin. She's 56 years old. Yeah, I knew she wasn't in her 60s yet. I'm like, I don't think she was that old. But back in the day, she was the truth back in the day. Yeah, he was telling me people that was in their 60s, 68. I'm like, nah, like she wasn't that old. Yeah, that's her, Big T. Yeah, that was her. Yeah, you had the wrong. Yeah, chef, you had the wrong person, bro. Yeah, I wasn't gonna stop until I found until I found who that was. No, I don't think I've seen that movie, Big T. You said they got a versus between Tank and Tyrese coming up next week. I don't really want to watch that. To be honest, nothing against them guys, but salute to them. Salute to them. I ain't trying to watch that. Yeah, man, it's a shame. You can only find Rock unless you pull it up on YouTube. You can't find it on no app on television. That's weird to me. You can pull up any other old show. You can pull up What's Happening, The Jeffersons, Sanford and Son, 227, all the white shows, but you cannot pull up Rock. Three's Company. They be having Growing Pains, Different Strokes, all them shows. But for whatever reason, I guess Rock was just too real, too black. I don't know. That was a really good show. Shout out to Charles S. Dutton. E-Man, salute. So I was watching Three's Company last night. That was the shit too. That low key, that was a classic too. Yeah, right. I mean that's a mystery of why they did that with Rock. I have no idea why. I have no idea. I don't know. Uh, oh yeah. And that's my Carlton when he lost his virginity. She was married. That was wild. I forgot she was married on. Yeah, I heard people hating on Michael B. Jordan Oscar win, but that's what they do. Whites is hating on them and blacks. A salute to them. Yeah, but people, that's what they do, man. Shout out to Michael B. Jordan, man. Sinners was a classic. I don't care what nobody say. Oh yeah, I used to watch The Corner. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. I don't even think you can find that on the apps neither. You might can. I gotta check. Michael B. Jordan worked. He worked for that Oscar, man. He played three parts, did his thing, man, and and I watched that movie that Tiana Taylor was in with what's the guy name? Leonardo DiCaprio. That movie was garbage. I'm sorry. It was nominated for Oscar, but she was over sexually in that joint. She was extra smuttish in that movie, and I couldn't it couldn't keep my attention. You know, don't get me wrong. I like that she's doing her acting thing and stuff like that, and I root for her. But that wasn't it. And then that strong FA. Uh, nah, shut up. Nah, go sit your ass the fuck down. Sit down. Shut up. Yeah. But yeah, Tiana Taylor, her face just irritates me. She got a strong face. She got a strong ass face. I don't know what Amaya Shepard was thinking, but whatever. But salute to her. I mean, but that movie just she was trying. It's like Nas. I'm not gonna tell you again. It's almost like she was trying to do like what Halle Berry did in Monster Ball, kind of like feel. Oh yeah, Delroy the Truth. He OG. He been around for a minute. Yeah, I think Delroy. If I'm not mistaken, I think he's Jamaican. He's Jamaican. He been around for a minute. I wanted him to win for supporting actor. Nas, get the fuck out the window. Wilcox, you said she looked good to you. I mean, that's your preference, bro. I mean, I don't think Tiana Taylor looks good. She looks like a man. Her face too chiseled. She look like a tranny. You know what I mean? But if you into that manly type of looking woman, then hey, man, salute to you. I don't, and she's too muscular. Like she just not. She not it. But hey, I salute her because she a black woman and trying to and doing her thing. But that movie, the last movie, just wasn't it for me. Now I saw another movie. She did all right, but that shit wasn't it for me. You keep catering to all these white men and being like a hoe, and this shit just wasn't. That shit wasn't. That wasn't it. And they were saying she was doing too much at the awards. She was a little over the top. I mean, I was happy that she was having a good time and all that, but sometimes you got to tone it down just a little bit. Nothing wrong with showing your emotion and having fun, but can't be doing too much. Real talk, Larry said she's considered a handsome woman. Yeah, like yeah, I kept hearing that. They kept saying the movie Dust to Dawn is Center's bit off of them or what. To be honest with you, I never watched Dust to Dawn, so I don't know. But that's what people are saying. Either way, so in Dust to Dawn, did one person play two parts? You know, and no shade to Dust to Dawn, and I'm pretty sure that was a good movie. But Sinners to me was a really good movie. Like prime example, I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all. Um, Black Panther wasn't all that to me, but I fuck with it on the strength of our people. It was a good movie, but it wasn't all that. Like what I'm saying, I was hyped to go see it. Me and my daughter and them, we wanted to go see it, but it wasn't. I give it a B. It wasn't an A. It wasn't an A to me. I give it a B. Trump. Trump, I know you're happy you are. Well, it still was a good movie, but it's not a movie that I would watch a lot of times. I think I've seen Black Panther like twice, but ain't nothing I be like, oh, I gotta watch again. You know what I mean? Like it was cool. But you gotta remember too, I'm American, so I don't give a fuck about the African culture like that. And I'm not saying that to be smart. I'm just being honest. Like I don't know it. Don't care to know it. All that go back to Africa bullshit, nigga. I was born in North Philadelphia. Most of my family was in Philly, Virginia, uh, yeah, Philly and Virginia, maybe a sprinkle of other little spots, but all that extra, I don't, my great great grandparents was from Virginia, so I ain't never, must keeping it real. They got they got a troll account of my dog. Y'all ain't shit, man. yo, there's something wrong with y'all, man. There's something. Even though that's not a picture of my dog, but Nas the dog. Monty's my best owner I ever had. He gives me the British Nights and milkshake. You ain't shit, yo. You ain't got your father for that one. Oh, you ain't shit, yo. Oh, that was funny. Sometimes you gotta love trolls, man. Y'all something else. See, stuff like that, I don't mind. Like little fun stuff like that. That's the trolling that I like. All that stupid shit, you know what I mean? That people being too, but then I ain't gonna lie, I want to watch the show Rock, man. That's my joint. I like the original What's Happening. That's one of my favorites. And what's crazy when what's her name? Danelle Spencer, the one that played D. As an older woman, she looked better. I never looked at her. I was young when What's Happening was out, so I was a kid myself. But she grew into her looks. Oh, yo, I was watching this talk show. I forgot the guy name. I don't know if it's still come on. Some black guy popped up on Facebook. Some black guy with a bald head, brown skin, and he do shows similar to how Maury was doing them. Not Montel Jordan, no like that. Some guy, I forgot his name. And why they had the porn star on there. She's on there with her boyfriend, the girl, the butt. She ain't well known like that, but she got that real big ass butt. Her name the butt, and she's on there with her boyfriend. And I'm sitting here like, yo, dude, you wifing up a porn star? I'm like, this shit gotta be fake. I'm sitting here looking at this shit, and I kept looking at her face, and I'm like, why does broad look familiar? And then she stood up and showed how her butt was and laid. I said, that butt looked familiar. And I started reading the comments, and they was like, yo, that's the butt. And I looked, I said, damn sure it is. I said, how can you wife up a porn star or be in a relationship with a porn star? Like that's mental illness. And to be honest with you, her scenes are garbage. She just got that real big ass butt. But her scenes ain't all that good. And that's probably why she ain't really been doing no scenes like that. She probably retired, but But I can't, to be honest with y'all, I can't really get. I don't really watch porn no more. I've been, I can't really get into that shit because my jerking off days been over with a long time. They ain't really for me. Yeah, Drake. Yeah. Well, Drake's soft, man. Wife up a damn porn star, have a baby by her, like kind of fucking dudes, man, be fucking the game up. They real out of pocket. They ought to be smacked in their head. Yeah, that was embarrassing for Lawrence Fishburne when she did the scene with Mr. Marcus. Yeah, that was no, it wasn't Mr. Marcus. It was I'm tripping. It was Brian Pumper. Yeah, Brian Pumper did. Yeah, that was she embarrassed her dad. That was out of pocket. And her scene was garbage too. Oh, he was? I didn't know that, Larry. Wow. I think that's the name of the show, Chef. I ain't 100% to be honest with you, because it popped up on, like I said, on Facebook under the shorts. Next time I was just watching. I was like, what the hell? Dudes be on here tripping. Yeah, I remember they were talking about the shorty had the mad dimples on her ass. So yeah, Trez, well, yeah. It was garbage though. It was a garbage joint. Yeah, Scooter, you got a point there. Yeah, you probably right, bro. That's probably that's probably the name of the show. But you right, ain't too many black people that got shows, so you ain't never lied. Oh, he's alphabet boy. Oh yeah, well yeah, I ain't know all that. I ain't know he's a fruit cup. Didn't know he was a fruit cup. Yeah, I saw that crap about the Carissa Shield shit. I don't really give a fuck, man. To be honest, Pat Pooh's living his best life at this point. But that relationship ain't gonna last that much longer, and I'm not hating on it. The reason why I say that because of the age difference. I mean, he like 18 years a senior. I just I don't know. It may seem cool right now, or maybe she ain't got no. I don't know if she got a father in her life. Because why would you want a man that much older than you? Info, what's the deal? What's popping? Shout out to the crackheads. I'll get one last shout out to the crackheads that made people feel good in the hood. All them half and half $5 half and half back in the 90s. Shout out to the crackheads. So they sell you somebody's car battery for $3. Shout out to the crackheads. Yeah, I mean that shit out of pocket. And not to mention, if I was Carisha, I wouldn't even be addressing them with no bullshit. Like what you did, what you did. Mhm. Yeah, you ain't never lied, bro. He said women in love, they are blinded. That's true. I mean, let's keep it real. We're just, and I'm not being smart, but we just gotta just tell it like it is. Where do Pat Poose really get his money from? His music ain't popping. He's a good rapper, but his music, he just don't know how to put together a song. His music ain't popping. He ain't. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's beneficial for him to deal with her, but at the same time, what 47, 48-year-old man, almost 50-year-old man, will want in a 30-year-old? Like besides sex, like for like a real relationship, you ain't live enough life. And I ain't saying, I'm just being 100. I can't sit here and talk to you about old TV shows that I used to watch or shit I used to do back in the day because you wasn't born or you was a couple years old. So it's like, you know, that's wild. I mean, hopefully he do. I ain't got nothing against. I like Pat Poose. I ain't got nothing against him. I think he's a really good lyricist. That song he did to 50 was hot, but at the same time, 50's still eating and doing his thing. It don't matter how many times you roast him and go at him, because at the end of the day, 50 gonna win that. The reason why I say that, yeah, niggas fuck 50 baby mama, but they wasn't together. Nigga fucked your wife, nigga. 50 always gonna have that over him. And Pat Pooh's wife, Remy Ma, was all on 50 dick because 50 looked out for her. So it's a lose-lose situation for him. Yeah, that's a possibility, Scooter. He said New York dudes always got a plan. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, come on, man. My daughter be 31 in April. What the fuck? I like messing with a 30-year-old. Like that shit is corny to me. Like not no real relationship. It's different. You know what I mean? You want to pop something or whatever. She grown. I get it. But in a relationship, we're not on the same level when it comes to maturity and life. A 30-year-old ain't gonna know shit about beta cable. She ain't gonna know shit about certain conversations, certain things you gonna say. She gonna be like, what the fuck you talk about? But hey, long as they happy, man, that's what's up. Black love, whatever you want to call it. Shit. Yeah, two different generations. That's what I'm saying. It's just different. But Papoose said, "Fuck that. I'm gonna find my money train. I'm gonna find my money train. Give her that old head. Give her that old head swipe. Shit. You want the Rolls Royce, Pat? You want this? Shit, he gonna get what he want. Real talk. You ain't never lied, King. You said the popcorn shrimp basket from Dairy Queen good as fuck. Yeah, you eating food from Dairy Queen? I think I had something for Dairy Queen back in the day. Like a hot dog or something. Yeah, I don't. He said the popcorn. Man, you must have been hungry. You said women find their money train. Listen, you right, E man. I mean, but I don't condone that shit neither. When women be out here fucking juicing men, I don't like that shit. I ain't never supported that behavior. And with him, we don't know the whole story. Like what you call it said, he could have some property, or he could have his own bread. We only know what Remy Ma. 'Cause Remy Ma said he was broke, but she could be saying that because they met. You know how that go. So I don't know. Um, but I'm not a fan of nobody using anybody. That's basically what I'm saying. I ain't a fan of none of that shit. Now, if he really love her and that's who he want to be with, she want to be with him, then I salute it because it's black love, it's real love. But all that using people shit, nah. Oh yeah, hoes do it all the time. I know. And I be the one that speak on it because I can't stand gold diggers. You said Dairy Queen treat you right. Yeah. My man said popcorn shrimp at Dairy Queen. God damn. The fuck going on? Dairy Queen doing it like that? Motherfucker got popcorn shrimp? They got them skips? Oh man. Man, I ain't going no fucking Dairy Queen getting no fucking shrimp. But I'm glad you enjoyed it. I don't even go to Dairy Queen. Nigga shit. Man, listen, I go to Weldon Fountain. That's my favorite ice cream spot. Weldon Fountain and Glenside, all my Philly people. You want you a good ice cream? Go to the Weldon Fountain. Couple doors right next door to the Keswick Center. That's the shit. That's some good ass ice cream. And oh yeah, I want to say this too. All you black motherfuckers celebrating St. Patty's Day can eat a dick. What the fuck is wrong with you? Do them motherfuckers celebrate Black History Month? Do they celebrate our fucking culture? No. Fuck them. That's their shit. No disrespect to them. But when I see black people wearing green and St. Patty's, now unless you faking the phone because you want to go fuck some snow bunnies, other than that, man, fuck out of here with that. I got a coon ass nigga like that on my block. I can't stay. He don't speak to me. I don't speak to him. He got a white girl. The white wife. She live across the street. They live across the street from me. They got two kids and a big dog. And he just be acting. He act real funny because me and my other neighbor was talking today, and he's like, "Yeah, he don't speak to me neither." I say, "Yeah, because we real black man. We don't play that shit." Motherfucker had a St. Patty's shirt on. I just shook my head like, "You fucking sell out. Fuck is you wearing a St. Patty's? St. Patty's these nuts." Fucking ridiculous, man. Trying to big up people that don't even give a fuck about us. I remember at my old job, they lady supervisor was, "Oh, happy St. Patty's Day, everybody." I said, "What's so happy about it?" Like that ain't my fucking shit. Cause if I come in here and say happy Black Power Day or happy, you know what I mean? You ain't feeling that shit. White people hate Black History Month. And respect to everybody's culture, but don't try to make me celebrate something that's not my culture. Pakistan. No, they got the house decorated and everything, the shit in the window. But I get why she do it because she white. Yeah, Big T said unless you black and Irish. Yeah, but if you just regular black, what the hell is you celebrating St. Patty's Day for? It's not your culture. It's not your people. Yeah, man, Samuel said, but they said they were slaves too. I don't give a fuck. Shit, just because y'all were slaves, we ain't the same. And I guarantee you, them Irish motherfuckers ain't celebrating Black History Month. They're not walking with us to help us out. Oh, Trump, Trump. Because if you want to go by that same logic, what happened with the Jews? The Jews had nasty stuff happen to them too. You see them repping Black History Month? No, let them stay over there and straight up. Shit, them motherfuckers hit us. They enslaved us because they didn't like our skin color, and we got enslaved by not only white folks, we got enslaved by the Africans too, and sold out by the Africans. If you know, you know. Yeah, but he a little fucking sellout ass. Because one day he had pulled up, he got a pickup truck, of course, and I was standing out on my patio, and he purposely didn't want to turn around so he wouldn't have to speak. Cause I was going to speak to him, you know what I mean? And I was just like, "Fuck you, motherfucker, little sellout ass." I can't stand motherfuckers like that. Act funny because they got a white girl. Like, you gonna get the fuck out of here. That bitch got a big ass head too, big ass flat Flintstone yabba dabba do head. She got a Philip Banks head. You said Arizona gonna win the NCAA championship. Yeah, I got to do my bracket. This should start tomorrow, don't it? I'm going with. Well, of course, I want North Carolina to go far, but I don't know if they're gonna have what it take to go all the way. Real talk. What it boils down to is most white people just don't like black people. That's just the truth. Not all. There's some good white folks out here. Don't get it fucked up. I got a couple good neighbors that's good peoples. There's some good white doctors. I got some good white subscribers. But as a whole, white people don't like black people. That's just the reality of it. Now I ain't saying all because there's a lot of white women that love that black fucking dick. They love that black swipe. They love that cucumber. But some of that is just a fetish too. You like that deep? Yeah, that bitch got a Philip Banks head. She a typical fat white girl. She tall. She got a real big ass head. She do got a big butt though. I ain't gonna lie. She do got a fat ass. I give her that. I ain't no hater. She do got a big ass. But she a typical fat white girl. And he think he got him a prize. But they don't speak to me. I don't give a fuck. Fuck them. I go off the same energy they give. Like I got the other neighbor live next door to him. He always speak white guy. He got a Spanish wife. He always wave to me. Hey, what's up, man? I don't even know his name. I call him Brewski man. Because every time I see him, he got a beer in his hand. But he always speaks. He walk his dog. How you doing today? We'll talk football for a split second, but I couldn't tell you his name. Real talk. Big T said some white women love that BBC, but don't like the black pain that comes with it. Yeah, I was watching It Is What It Is with Mason Cameron and Stat. And they had Shine on there. That was a pretty good episode. Yeah, I like that joint. They had Shine on there. Brandy was a little freak, man. Brandy was dating everybody. She was dating Shine and Mace at the same time, and that was wild. And I heard Ray J was talking about something. He going boink boink them, and he gonna fuck them, and some shit he was saying. Ray J just saying shit just to say shit. And then I saw the episode when they were talking, and Stat Baby, whatever her name is, she kind of exposed, but she young though. But she was saying that she wouldn't date a trash man. And so Cameron was like, well, hardworking man. She was just like, well, it don't fit my aesthetics. But if a guy was a painter and, he don't make that much money, but that fits mine. So she was trying to clean it up. Like, she a dizzy bitch. And she gonna find out the hard way. You blocking your blessings for money. Or because, some trash men with overtime make a good damn salary and ain't got a pension, and you hating on that because you feel as though you up right now because you on the show. If Cameron getting his feelings and fire your fucking ass, then what you gonna have? But she young though, so you can't. I don't know how old she is, but I don't think she that old. And her mentality ain't there. Yeah, Ray J is a cornball ass dude. Yeah, he definitely a cornball. Your sister was a little thought. I mean, it is what it is. I like Brandy, but she was a little thought. She was out here being this. She was being disingenuous and shit. Man, I feel like I'm getting a fuck in my throat. Feel like it's getting scratchy. I'm gonna take something right now. That's one thing I don't play with. I feel like something coming. You gotta knock it out. Oh, my darling, darling baby. Da, 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 da. Yeah, Kobe took her to the prom too. You said the answer to the question, no, huh? Yeah, I feel you. Said fuck them crackheads, right? That dope fiend head. That's Wilcox. That's what you should get. You should get you a good, fresh out crackhead. You know what I mean? Just be your first, so you don't catch no feelings for it. Wear a condom. Get you some good crackhead head. Yeah, that's what you should do, Wilcox. You know what I had yesterday, y'all? I ain't had in years. And I treated myself to it because I said, because I only drink water and coconut water. I don't drink juice and shit like that. I went and got me some low fat fucking lactate milk and some Nestle Quick strawberry powder. I had some strawberry milk. When I tell you that shit was like crack, because I haven't had it in so long. Oh, man. I was in heaven. I was in heaven. I was like, oh, I said, hold up. What is this? Damn, what I'm gonna eat tonight? How we gonna eat tonight? Got all this food in the freezer and refrigerator. I don't know what the hell. It's like that. See, if you ain't got no food in your refrigerator, you'll have a taste for every goddamn thing. Y'all remember that shit? If you ain't, the shit is crazy how the mind works. Now I got all this fucking food. I don't know. I ain't got a taste for shit. I don't know what the fuck I want. But if I ain't have shit and ain't have no money or nothing, I'll be craving everything in the book. Oh shit. And Brandy was giving up that top. She was fucking. Which caller said she sucked his dick too? The boy from Onyx, Fredro. Man, she had Fredro, Kobe, Sean, Mace, the boy from Boys the Men. Yeah, she Brandy was doing her thing. God damn Brandy. Hold on one second, y'all. I'm fucking Brandy. But she had that song, the boy is mine. I bet he is. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I definitely remember that. Yeah, that strawberry milk tastes like heaven to me. Because I didn't want to buy the one that you get at the gas station because that shit got too much sugar. So I said I can control how much. And when I tell you that shit hit the spot, what's up, doggy? Give me some love. Good boy. It's a good doggy. Yeah, you looking all sharp. Got your hair cut. You looking all nice. You even got you a cut, buddy. Yeah, real talk, Seven. She's a round the way girl. Why you shaking, buddy? She probably had some good top too. She had that big old mouth. Man, she probably gave that good top. Let me see if I can find Rock. Go sit down, Nas. Put your ass down. That dumb shit. The TV show Rock. Yeah, so it don't even pop up on here. TV sitcom Rock. TV sitcom ROC. Yeah, so they only show the YouTube ones. Fuck it, I'm gonna pull it up on the TV. I like them powerful episodes with him and Clifton Powell. You said 50 Cent used to mess with her too. He damn sure did. God damn, Brandy. Shit. The fuck. I mean, I know people. Everybody got a pass, but like, I guess it seemed more because we know about these people. You know about it, and I'm pretty sure it's more that we don't even guys that probably wasn't even famous. Yeah, she definitely got a her body count definitely high. I'm not trying to sign in. What are you trying to? Hold on a second. This damn thing be acting stupid. Fucking dumbass shit. He man said woman's past will follow them. Yeah. You said worse than Maya. I don't know. They were saying Maya wasn't giving that shit up. You talking about the light skinned broad Maya with a nice little ass on her? Yeah, they were saying that she wasn't really giving that shit up. Niggas was trying. Yeah, I would have took Maya over Brandy though, to be honest with you. I mean Brandy not ugly, but I never really looked, Maya looked better than me. Nigga, I remember everybody used to be on Melissa Ford. Everybody was jocking her back in the day. And then who's the upper video chick they used to be fly back then? You said Ashanti? Um yes, Ashanti not bad looking. She nice, she cute. I'm trying to think the back in the day, who was the other chick that used to be around? Trying to remember. You said Monica's more attractive than Brandy. Trying to remember what Monica looked like. Light skin. I mean, I guess it depends on your preference. Um, I gotta pull what she look up. I haven't seen her in a while. Yeah, I'm watching the episode when Clifton Powell and Rock got into it when Pinky was the was drug dealer Andre. Yeah, I talked about that earlier, bro. When Kenya Martin checked the producer board. And it's crazy when I'm watching these shows, like I'm watching Rock, right? And this one, Eleanor was like 40, but they made her look so much older. Have y'all noticed that? Like the back in the day shows, they made the women look older. Yeah, you know what I mean? I guess it's a different time. Maybe it's the way they dress or the hair. Because it's like when you look back on it, you check the ages. You're like, damn, they look old. Yeah, I can't think of the broad right now. Cause I remember everybody was on Buffy. Y'all remember Buffy? Buffy the Body. Cause I remember Tony Yale had a picture of her on his he had her in one of his videos. I think she was in this video. Yeah, I'm telling you, pull up the episode when Rock and Clifton Powell got into it. This was a powerful scene. I like how he grabbed him by the throat, and pushed him up against the door. Yeah. Back then they definitely were more fit. Um, women were natural back then. So you still had to weave, but they were just way more natural. One no BBLs, one none of that bullshit. Yeah, I'm watching it now. Real good acting, man. Shout out to Clifton Powell. Clifton Powell's a really good actor too. Eleanor reminded me of Florida in a certain way. She already was bitching and like when didn't want Rock to handle his business. And everybody forgot Charles S. Dutton. He went to jail for killing the motherfucker. He went to jail for manslaughter. Charles was really about that life. He looked old on here too. Yeah, he said, "You filthy punk." You remember that shit? Yeah, I think he was on here for like 3 episodes. I'm gonna be in your face every day and every night. When you close your eyes, all you're gonna see is me. No matter how long it takes, even if it kills me. Yeah. That's some good acting, I'm trying to tell you. Real good acting. And Joey had all the bitches. He had all the women with no job. Cause I remember they had En Vogue on here. Joey was dating one of them. And that same woman I was telling you about, she played on here too. Hey Jack, how you doing, babe? What are you doing? I was wondering if you could tell me how to locate your brother Trey. I need to speak to him about a few things. Should you know where he is? Doesn't he work for you? You know, Jack, you ought to stick to singing and stop trying to be for me. I know who he works with. But you gotta give Clifton Powell his credit. That motherfucker know how to play a villain, boy. He plays a damn good villain. Shit, quiet as it's kept. Y'all might think I'm crazy for saying this, but and I'm not saying he a better actor than Denzel. That's not what I'm saying. He plays a better he plays a better villain than anybody, in my opinion. If you really pick, because remember, Denzel played that real good villain in Training Day. And then, he did the Equalizer, but like, if you want to talk about like playing a tough guy, drug dealer, or like just playing that part, Clifton Powell is up there. Your ass has been spared again, trash man. It's the last time. He definitely had flashbacks during that scene. The way he gripped him up. Then I remember the episode when Heavy D had killed the boy. I think he killed. Yeah. I think he killed Andre. If I'm not mistaken, Heavy D had killed him. Yeah, rest in peace to Heavy D. Yeah, these are the positive shows, man. This is why I'm mad. You can't find it. I mean, shout out to YouTube for having it, but you can't watch them on none of the apps. This was a powerful show, man. My top 5. Well, you know where to find Andre. Pick up and deliver. Come on, man. Everything's going to set. I'll call you later, okay? I'll call you. Fine, wait a second. Come on. Well, you sure I'm not in a hurry? And it's amazing when you look at some of the clothes they wore back then, how it came back in style now. Like the varsity jackets with the leather sleeves. Because Rock got on one now. He got a Kansas City joint on. Everybody rocking them joints now. Yeah, he might not listen to me, but I go down there and talk to Andre my damn self. I ain't scared of no Andre. I'm not scared of him either. That's not the point. Oh yeah, when Tone Loc was on here, yeah, Tone Loc did his thing too. His name was Ronnie Paxton on here. Yeah, listen, I'm a Rock fan, man. I know all the characters on these shows. And it's Christmas time. I ain't got no bail. Yeah, this was that real good entertainment. I was watching Three's Company last night. Hey, what you saying? Okay. Guess I'm thinking of it myself. All right. Listen, I agree with you, Kings. He said, "Believe it or not, it's no coincidence that the plan is to have our people not watch shows that uplift and show family." You're right. Cause think about it. Yeah, I seen that show was set to entertain. Think about it. Rock was married. He was a trash man. His wife was a nurse. The dad was living there. The son was living there. They was trying to save up money to get him a semi-detached home. They were, you know what I'm saying? Like he fought stuff with in the community. Like this positivity that we need to see in the black community. Now, there are some shows they still let you watch, but some of that stuff is more like comedy. Like Fresh Prince of Bel Air is comedy. Um, Martin was comedy. What's happening was considered comedy. Sanford and Son considered comedy. Um, Good Times is like buffoonery comedy. You know what I mean? Like it ain't. This show was really positive, and it showed the real issues in the black community and the positivity. And they don't allow it, and that's weird to me. But I mean, shout out to YouTube though. Somebody, people loaded some of the episodes up. They saved them. Mm.
It's not bad, boy. That's damn good. No. That's great, Andre. See, that's what I'm talking about. You don't even need him, do you? Hey, look, I don't have a gun to Levon's head. Levon wants to go, he can go. Levon, listen to me, okay? You got a shot, man. You got accepted to one of the best schools in the country, Levon. Anything you ever dreamed of, you can have now. Records, concerts.
He man said black people today want to be dumb. Yeah, yeah. They want to be dumbed down. You ain't never lied.
You know, Devon, he is his own best customer. Ain't that right, Devon?
Yeah, it's mind tricks. It's definitely mind tricks, and that's a what you call it? Yeah, the Parenthood. Yeah, I used to watch that. Yeah, Robert Townsend. Yeah, yeah, because which call it was a Fox too. Zaria on there. I used to be in love with her. Yeah, Zaria. See, back in the day it was Tiffany Campbell, Zaria. Um, they were like the two, nice chicks back in the day. On sitcoms. I ain't never really. Hillary was cute, but I never really looked at Hillary like that. Like I guess because her character made that simpleton, it just didn't do it for me. Yeah, but the Parenthood. I think you can find the Parenthood on the apps. I think you can. But it's weird though, because you can pull up. No, that's on YouTube too. The South Central is on YouTube. That's right. It's not on the apps.
Andre, we gotta talk. I'm listening.
Yeah, I ain't denying that, Scooter. Not at all. I mean, it do seem kind of odd how the more positive, powerful shows that can uplift black people, they won't play the reruns. It is very. See, shit. They'll push shit like Good Times. Like I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't a big fan of Good Times. It just that shit. I just wasn't Florida. I just wasn't a big fan of it. I could watch it once in the blue. Like that episode when James died. That was powerful. I felt that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was some good acting. Cause she was remember in Florida we didn't cry on a funeral and she was just trying to keep it together. And then when he when she finally broke down and threw the vase down, I felt that shit. I ain't gonna lie. And that's good acting. When you can watch something and feel it, that's good acting. Uh-huh.
I must be. The families are being destroyed.
Yeah. I remember Class Act. Hillary also played in the movie called The Ladies Man. with Tim Meadows. He used to be on Saturday Night Live. It's a little comedy movie. It's actually all right. A little funny movie. He was going around banging everybody's wife and shit. And then him and Hillary got together at the end.
Granger knows that as an HVAC technician, the heat is on you.
But yeah, I wasn't. I'm sorry. I just wasn't a big fan of fucking Good Time. I couldn't really do it like that. Like I said, comedy. I fuck with the Jeffersons, Married with Children, Fresh Prince, What's Happening. Sanford and Son. They were my go-to.
You know something, Andre? All you're doing is continuing a cycle. And you're either too stupid or too blind.
Yeah, because they never I think at the end of Good Times, didn't they finally move out or something? Didn't they finally get like a they moved to the same building, new apartment complex or something, Malone or two or some shit like that. But it was always doom and gloom with that. But the yeah, it was only a couple episodes that I could really watch. Oh yeah, that's right. Heavy D didn't kill him. He shot Andre, but Andre didn't die. That's right. I'm looking at it now.
The last time you saw me, something bad happened to me. I haven't forgotten that. I haven't forgotten.
Yeah, Tim Meadows pretty funny. He Meadows. He all right. Yeah, I didn't like Family Matters. I didn't fuck with Family Matters, bro. I that Urkel shit was garbage to me. I'm sorry. I could not do it. I could watch 227 here and there, but I wasn't a big fan of it. Living Single, I could watch it here and there. Wasn't a real big fan of it. That was more of a woman show. I couldn't really get with it. See, all the people my age and older, y'all remember them old shows like Facts of Life, Alf. We used to, Scooby Doo was our cartoon. Heathcliff. I still watch Heathcliff to this day. You can pull it up on YouTube. Heathcliff was my shit. He said, "Drinks on me, trash can." Yo, it's Clifton Powell, fucking piece of work, yo. Yeah, but like I told y'all before, Married with Children, classic. That's a funny ass show. Yeah, Girlfriends, that was more for the women. I ain't really fuck with it like that. I ain't dislike it, but it wasn't nothing that I'd be like, yeah, I gotta watch Girlfriends. Like, nah, that was for the women. Yeah, Living Color. Yeah, I used to bang with that. That sketch comedy was, they started that shit. They're one of the originators. My fucking Tone Loc. Yo, y'all been watching the show the Family Business on BET? I think the new season on BET Plus. That's a pretty good joint. And then they got one that's in New Orleans, the Family Business New Orleans. That's all right. Mm-hmm.
I'm a businessman. I don't have to keep cutting into my business. Well, maybe it's about time for you to find yourself a new business. Straight like that. Yeah, I hear y'all. End of discussion.
Fucking
I'm trying to play it. What the hell you doing here, Andre? Don't you mind your business, trash man? Yo, man, this is Trey. Man, now you telling me you ain't him. Yo, man. I'm reaching out to you. You're the last person I can touch. Oh, yeah, I hear you. Yeah, when you came out the penitentiary, who screwed you? Yeah, put clothes on your ass. Yo, let me tell you something.
my bad, y'all. Yeah, he was playing the fuck out of this part. And making sure y'all pound that like button too, man. Y'all coming up in here.
I think this is fun. Let me just say, I'm a little embarrassed when I see it. I got it. I really admire your business. I guess this is what the walls in general call.
And you know what? I never watched. I never seen a bunch of the episodes or really watched it. I know a lot of y'all gonna be like, "Damn, Snowfall." I saw the previews of it or like clips of it. Looked like it was good, but I never watched it.
Yeah, sure. You talk to me.
What is that?
Don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm getting conscious. Maybe you're more like me than you want. See, right now, you sell.
I think I'm gonna move to watch Low Down Dirty Shame.
I mean, you really expect me to give up my fine house, all the fine things in my house with that? I don't envy you. You were born with this thing of blood of your own people. And when you die, how much of that nice stuff?
Hold on one second, y'all. Somebody hit me up. Hold on.